Hi, everybody. Today we are talking about the power of your thoughts. How many of you have ever heard the saying that our thoughts become things? And that is 100% true. We are the creators of our lives. And the things that we think and the things that we say out loud are things that we're focusing on, and where that energy is flowing towards that focus, it allows that to grow and to expand and to come to life. So it's super important that we have an awareness of what we are telling ourselves, what we are thinking, what we are saying out loud to others, and understand just how powerful those words can be. So the first thing when it comes to being able to manifest things into our life is that we need to be in alignment with that thing, right? So how many of you have sat there and told yourself affirmations, but deep down it didn't feel like that could become true for you, right? So you have a limiting belief underneath, but we're trying to say things out loud to shift into that direction. And I often say that unless we are in alignment with our beliefs, our subconscious beliefs, and the things that we are trying to affirm to ourselves, that there's going to be a disconnect there, and it's going to be really hard to get past that, right? And you can kind of look at an example of taking two magnets and putting them back to back, right? If you put the magnets a certain way, they're going to repel one another. And that is the same thing when we're trying to affirm things to ourselves, that underneath we have this energy of not believing, right? Not resonating with that. We have a limiting belief from our past that doesn't allow those two things to come together. So if you flip the magnets so they are not back to back and they're facing the right way, they will get drawn towards one another, right? So the first step is really to understand what is it that is in the way of us being able to create what it is that we want to create in our lives. And it's oftentimes that limiting belief, there or several limiting beliefs that we have. And understanding that those were formed in our first 0 to 7 years of life through observation, through our environment, through our parents, seeing the way that the world works around us. We develop these beliefs about the world and how it works, about ourselves and our abilities. And that is how we function when it comes to our place in the world and the thoughts that we have about ourselves. So once we are able to have that awareness of where this is coming from, we can do some inner work in order to clear that out of the way. So some things that we can do are not only energy work, because energy work is beautiful, it's able to balance out your chakras, right? But it's not always able to get to the root cause of where those limiting beliefs are stemming from. So some ways that we can do that is through NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming. It deals with the words that we use and the meaning that we have behind it, right? So when you're working with an NLP practitioner, they're able to help you to shift that, right? To understand that some of the words that you're saying is not serving you, and the value that you hold to them is not true, right? Because how many times do we say, I always struggle with this? And if we truly pause and take a look at it, we're not always, right? We don't struggle all the time. Just maybe in this one particular instance, we're feeling really down and feeling like this is like a big thing, bigger than it really needs to be, right? So with NLP, we help to dissect that and to shift our mind and the thoughts and the things that we say and be more aware of it, right? And then there's also hypnotherapy. And with hypnotherapy, we're able to shift you in the direction that you want to go, right? Dealing with that subconscious mind. But the most powerful modality in order to really transform those limiting beliefs and to move you in the direction that you want to go is by getting to the root cause of it through timeline therapy. And I'm a practitioner of all of those modalities. So if you're interested in learning more and discussing if that may be a fit for you, definitely shoot me a message. But through timeline therapy, we're able, through a meditative state, to guide you back to the original cause of that limiting belief. And it could be something that was during this lifetime. It could be something that was back through your family history that has been carried and passed on generationally, right? So you get to go back and you get to heal that for generations to come. Or it could be something within a past life. And my mentor put it wonderfully when I was learning these modalities. And she told me that there are some people that are not going to be believing that there were past lives, right? And she has some people, some individuals that went through this training for timeline therapy that are deep in their faith that said that they personally do not believe in past lives. However, if their unconscious mind is willing to go there to allow this to heal, then why wouldn't they want to allow that to happen? Right? So that's one way of looking at it. So once we're able to clear out that stuff that's in the way of being in alignment with the things that we want in our life, we're able to shift that so those magnets are no longer repelling one another and they're drawing towards one another, right? So can you see how doing some of that work can clear out the way that you can say those affirmations and now truly deep down you can believe it, right? Because you've got those limiting beliefs out of the way by doing that type of work. And it's truly beautiful to be able to hold space for individuals to traverse that unconscious mind and to get out of their own way so that they can truly manifest the life that they want. And so by understanding that our thoughts are powerful, our words are powerful, and we kind of need to get in there and do some spring cleaning all, get all that stuff out of the way, get those cobwebs out of there so that we can truly be in alignment with the direction we want to go in life is a huge awareness. And it's super powerful when we're able to understand that, right? So when we're in alignment, things come so much more easily and effortlessly. And I wish all of that for all of you. So I hope you have an amazing week. I just wanted to pop on here and just drop a couple of tidbits. I felt these nuggets talking about the power of our thoughts and our focus for this week. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.